Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another gaming podcast. This is so many. You're getting so many now. In fact, we didn't even do this last year because we were all there last year. So
that we were all in the audience, yeah. So it feels kind of weird not being there this year.
It definitely feels weird, but I'm happy to still be able to cover it with Steve, Outer Steve 2 this time, and officially retired. The gaming Steve or award
Steve Game Fest was the other one.
Yeah.
I gotta keep the changing of the names every single time. I always gotta do it. So I'm doing good.
How's the weekend going?
Weekend's been going good. I've been playing with my Nintendo Switch 2. I've been trying out mostly Cyberpunk on it.
Are you liking it?
I am liking it. Okay. It runs like I've been playing it in handheld only right now, and I will say that on quality mode, it runs. I'd say about 98% okay. There are
I heard quality mode is the way to go.
Yeah, because there are noticeable like frame drops a few times, especially when you're kind of driving through Night City. But it's not really that big of it, especially when you're in fights. Like it doesn't really drop that much, which is fine. Yeah. Or at least enough that it's like it's noticeable. It's like, oh no, like this is not good.
So I'll mention very quickly the frame drops. I realize it's when it's saving.
Oh, it's when it's saving. Oh, yeah. Interesting.
I will see the save pop up in the middle of the top of the middle of the screen. It's saving, and I don't know if it's auto saving to the cloud, and that's the reason for that. And
maybe
I have to test it out myself to where like you can disable cloud saving. So I'm wondering if I do that, if it's saving locally, because it's like it's beaming, it's saving it wherever.
Yeah, I thought it was.
And when you mentioned the driving part, I'm like, when you go in different cities, it'll do like an auto save and everything, and I was like, why is it like it'll just be like a slight stutter? And then
interesting. Okay, yeah. I'll keep an eye out for it and see if that's the thing. I did notice though, because I was like, okay, I wonder if maybe performance mode might be the way to go. But like when you drop into performance mode, like the quality just tanks on like
certain
on it.
signs. And,
it's
but not on texture, not on people or anything.
No, it's honestly like it's kind of it's fine. Like like I don't mind it.
It is a really good. Like strong port. Oh, we're ready. Started.
Oh yeah, we're already started. Jeez, okay. That was quick.
Is like enough. Like, did they skip time?
I don't know. It didn't feel like we were talking for 3 minutes, but I guess we did.
Jeff just like skip ahead of the video. Like, what's going on there?
That was fast.
All right, enjoy.
Okay, we got an next.
Hello, everyone. Here we go.
Hi.
We're still here, but
yeah. It's got to be about Outer Worlds 2, right?
This is Clock.
Yeah, I think this is Outer Worlds 2, but it's like I think they're going to be like, okay, hey, there's a direct after this.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare.
Or maybe not?
This reminds me of Clockwork a little bit.
Maybe, yeah. Has that kind of vibe.
That's the thing. Clockwork and Outer Worlds have the same vibes.
They do. Yes, you're right.
They think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies.
Oh,
you see,
this has got to be Outer Worlds 2.
This has to be Outer Worlds 2. Yeah.
Brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
Yeah, because that's right. Because I think Anti-Cleo is a weapons manufacturer. I think.
She reminds me of the lady from Futurama.
A little bit. Interesting that they're starting the show with this.
Yeah, because you're ending with it.
Yeah. I think it's just to kind of get people excited, being like, hey, you want to know more.
Stay tuned later.
Yeah. Because the show is apparently a runtime of almost 2 hours.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's including Outer Worlds?
That's including Outer Worlds, yep.
Okay.
So my guess is probably like maybe 30, 45 minutes of of the direct, and then the rest is all the showcase.
Yeah.
The cost may be high.
I like that. The universe needs a hero, but you have to do. Why do you kind of look like RoboCop? I think it's the first time they've ever done a not super serious commercial.
Yeah.
But did we have October 29th as the release date before?
I feel like no, we didn't.
No, okay. All right. Cool.
Inflate our impressions and egos by staying
That's another game I need to go back and play.
Also on the Switch 1.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Sammy.
Hello.
Hello.
World premiere. He's back. World premiere guy.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
High
Oh.
life.
Been so
Our life right here.
Yeah.
Fix everything. Human's a problem.
In-game footage.
Interesting.
Looks really good for in-game
This is some
footage.
strong quality for in-game footage.
I think they're using that term loosely. Maybe this is a cutscene.
Yeah.
Why does that guy kind of look like Crazy Frog?
Did they just want to be able to create like a first-person Tony Hawk and then just decide to add in High Life too? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient.
There we go. High on Life too.
And their brains are like half the size of ours.
Coming this winter. All right. Wait, does that mean 2026 winter?
I think
as well?
you're ahead of us.
2025.
Oh, I'm watching the Game Awards thing. I don't know what you're watching.
I don't know. I mean, you see what I'm watching. I have it on the screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you're
Yeah,
like-
you're all okay. Hold on. I gotta hold up
you're
then.
like a good 30 seconds ahead.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was that far ahead. Okay, here we go. On the world premiere. Okay. All right.
You said like, oh, this October. I was like, huh? How'd you know?
Sorry, I thought we were at the same speed.
What's going on, Jeff? All right.
Interesting. If it wasn't for the fact that I knew that Wonder Woman was canceled, that glowing
I know,
rope was
right?
like, is that the lasso of truth?
I feel like it has to be some like Greek mythology, like the Spring of Fate or something.
Maybe.
Oh, there's some spookiness going on. Is this gonna be like Hellblade Origins, like someone else's story?
Oh.
Hellblade's more like north, like Vikings.
Yeah,
What
that was
in the
always
world?
Hellblade, but it's like if they're Resonance.
A Plague Tale Legacy.
Oh, it's from the Plague Tale series.
Oh, okay. It was giving me vibes from them a little bit. All right.
Okay, that's a different take
Wait,
than what the
that's
series
the
does.
lady. Isn't that the lady you meet in the second game? I think.
I don't know. I never played the Plague Tale
Agreed.
games.
You know what? They're really good. Highly recommend them.
I'm spending this money on this song.
Speaking of Justice, this is Justice music.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is this a for handheld
Oh, for sure.
or new controller?
This has to be a handheld.
Handheld. There it is.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow.
I thought they gave up on it.
No, they said delayed. There we go. I think this is going to be the new ROG.
Wow.
I want this so bad.
Go.
Yep, it's ROG. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. Hell yes. Looks like with Xbox, maybe OS. Download it natively. Stream from the cloud.
It's the Xbox app.
Oh, yeah. It looks like the Xbox app, but maybe it's this is maybe their Xbox OS thing. Oh, freedom from Windows, power of Xbox. Okay. Looks like a very streamlined Windows. Impulse triggers?
Stream from Windows. You said? Okay.
Streamlined Windows.
So, like, no.
This is an Xbox.
There it is.
Okay.
A ROG Xbox Ally X and a ROG Xbox Ally. Okay.
This holiday.
That lines up with what the rumors were.
Yeah.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first.
Because that looked like a very streamlined version of Windows 11, from what I saw.
We championed crossplay and cross progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
Wow.
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong
Hell yeah.
will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year.
Oh, shit. Does that mean it's coming out this winter?
This winter.
Ooh, that was subtle. That was subtle.
She had to finally.
That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements.
So it seems as if they're taking Xbox console games and also allowing you to play it on PC too.
I'm trying to figure out, like, where does the console part of the games come in?
From our partners and our studios.
Like, are we streaming that to the handheld?
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest
I don't know.
to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in
I just saw Liza P in there.
to players around the world. And their
Yeah, they had a promotion for their first game.
From Rebel Wolf
Oh,
Studio.
okay.
This is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore.
Interesting.
Thank you and enjoy.
It's interesting, but I still have questions about, like, how, like for example, NHL has always been on the console.
True.
You can never play on PC. Can I play NHL like without any like online connection on my Xbox on the handheld?
From
Or is
what it looked like,
being streamed to it.
From what it looked like, they were kind of like sort of promoting the Xbox Play Anywhere, which is not across all titles.
Yeah.
That's kind of where they were like. It seemed as if Sarah was kind of alluding towards.
Yeah.
I mean, with Jez Corden saying that they've been seeing older games pop up on Xbox on PC. There could be that they're just going to eventually add all the consoles because the console games to PC. I don't know. We'll see. But also, I want that shirt that Sarah was wearing. That kind of gold, sort of like with the Xbox, old Xbox logo.
Yeah.
That sort of gray. I want it.
To turn us into mindless.
All right, Vampire Voldemort, what do you have for me?
Not me though.
One of my friends was just saying, so we were watching Trisha Hirschberger's reaction, and then she just lost it at the Xbox handheld. I'm like, you kind of knew it was happening, right?
Yeah.
I definitely have to get that this year. Like that. That's my next thing to save up for.
A Dawnwalker was this original Blade, 1800.
I guess.
What are you, game? Give me a title.
World. Fighting to even the score.
I feel like we've seen this game before.
I think we have.
Evil behind it all. He is out there.
I think it had like a.
There was like a girl, like a little girl, like run away from someone, and some guy saved her or something like that.
Yeah, and they were in this barn
Yeah.
sort of deal.
Oh, it's Dawnwalker. Okay.
All right.
Coming in
How long
2026.
is this? Is this the?
Oh, they're saying PS5 and Steam on here.
Damn.
Whoa!
Good eye. Good eye.
Whoa! Okay.
It did say.
Okay.
What was your question, Sammy?
How long is this one? Is it an hour or 2?
2 hours, they're saying.
With Otherworld.
What kind of Nintendo? What? What?
Oh!
What?
Oh, Meat Boy.
Oh,
What's
Meat
happening
Boy.
with Meat Boy.
Oh, wow. Meat Boy in 3D.
It has been years since I even thought about Meat
Whoa, this looks cool.
Boy. What the?
That is insane.
The thing that I'd be worried about this one, because of how fast Meat Boy is in 2D, I don't know how they're going to be able to translate that, because like with the way the camera is in 3D, sometimes like you jump and it's like you miss a spot because of the way the angle is. So I'm wondering, it's like, is it fixed camera or is it
Oh, we're getting different angles of the camera.
Yeah. 3D.
PlayStation 5 again?
There we go. And Epic Game Store and Steam. Wow, they're showing okay.
Everything's an Xbox.
Day one, everything. They said it. Then they're gonna make a Switch Xbox.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I wouldn't be surprised. If some
There'll be a
games
Steam
on
Deck
here.
2 this year. This will be the year they handheld for sure.
Team Ninja.
This is
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Ninja Gaiden.
You're a wanted criminal now.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's Ninja Gaiden.
It's my mission.
Okay.
Yeah, the fourth one. This is coming out this fall.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
What's the main character's name in Ninja Gaiden?
Ryu Hayabusa.
Hayabusa, yeah. This is the one where you actually get to fight against Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
I still have yet to be able to play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. That came out.
You haven't tried it out yet?
No, it's been sitting on my Xbox for so long. Holy fuck. That is just weird. A shark with arms and a ghost face inside his mouth? What the fuck?
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Well, you could have the Dark Dragon, dude. I don't want it.
Yeah. Just take it.
October 21st is the date.
Yep, I think
we didn't have it.
Oh,
we didn't
they
have
had
it.
a
We just said
fall. Yeah.
fall. Yeah.
Okay.
Bethesda presents. What are you presenting? Okay, it's been a while.
Bethesda presents.
Oh, I think Sammy, I think you're ahead.
Yeah, you're a little. You are. Yeah. Look
Oh,
look
let's
where we are,
go.
Sammy.
Let's go.
On the screen
Let's
here.
go. More indie. Let's go.
Getting a little DLC.
Come on, it's got to be DLC.
Yeah, because it was already on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they're like Switch 2? Switch 2?
That would be nuts.
New adventure begins.
Adventure begins.
This is where it starts.
My family hometown. Let's go.
beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch.
Oh, I'm so in.
Secret relic.
Oh, I'm so in.
Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Oh, that's right. There was a thing with I think it was going to be the DLC was going to be about giants.
I didn't know they were even coming out with DLC.
Yeah, it's been rumored for a bit. The Order of Giants. Yeah, I think I've heard of this title before.
This year.
Yes,
September 4th. Wow.
Let's freaking go. Gosh, I can't wait. Freaking love
That's
that game.
amazing. That game was amazing. I'm ready for more DLC.
There's a lot of world premieres today, guys.
Yeah.
Everything's a world premiere. New announcements. Okay. Unnecessary. He was already dead.
Yeah. I have no idea what this is.
There's a lot of Blight games in the next couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, Game Freak. Oh
What the
my
hell?
god.
They can do this, but they can't run Pokemon.
Was
What
it
the
not
hell?
a Pokemon?
But they can accomplish this, but they can't run Pokemon properly.
The fact that that Xbox got Game Freak and not Nintendo,
Right.
that's insane.
Listen there. I've seen Game Freak do many things on other platforms, but the fact they can do this, but they can't have Pokemon running properly, except at 10 frames.
Well, they fixed it. They fixed it on the
ridiculous.
Switch too.
The Switch 2 fixed it. I mean,
True. It should have been fixed all along, but yeah.
So
I bet they were
crazy.
like, let's get out of Pokemon. Let's make our own damn thing.
Yeah, could they have like some other 2D games, like side scroller games before, like on Steam?
Beast of Reincarnation. Okay.
Give us a time.
Interesting. This has to be a 2026 thing.
Yeah.
2026, yeah. And PS5 and Steam.
Yeah.
They keep mentioning it.
So now, like, I'm wondering any collaboration they're doing. Maybe Nintendo's just, they could announce it themselves, probably.
I guess, yeah.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine.
Is this the
This
clockwork
clockwork?
game?
I hear a clock.
Yeah.
Like this could have this also could have been Outer Worlds.
1895, The Tangle. Oh, hell yeah.
Playing in the mud.
Okay.
This is my kind of style of game.
Me too.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted. You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
The shark.
Ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
Ooh, I want one.
What?
pissed
The
off
pissed off doll?
I
What
want
the
one.
hell?
The knob.
The knob.
Been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted. I have been burgled.
Lord Griswick.
He's asking for a manager for sure.
Got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here for this, 100%.
1000%, yeah.
Built rather slim, well muscular. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
Not a fan of the text there. It's very hard to read.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
Oh!
Side this time.
You get to create a character that is the suspect?
Uh-oh.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold.
Worthless and
Like
dull,
you.
just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy. There.
Or Errol.
Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Oh, that's a good dig.
Yeah.
Yeah, no brains.
Blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
This is, oh my god, this is so my game.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meat sack. I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches.
I want him.
Either got a gang.
If they don't have that as part of the collector's edition, I say we riot.
You have to be like talking though. You press a button, he says a line.
Yeah.
Them's in
For
charge.
sure.
They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
Oh, hell yes. Steampunk. Oh, a proper steampunk game.
Let's go and
Oh, that's a large text size if I ever saw one. Love that.
Ah, get it? A time bomb.
They've got a weapon far worse.
Oh, fucking A.
Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys.
Oh, fucking A.
With time.
Wow.
Put the bullet back in the barrel.
Hell yeah.
You kill the man, take the bullets back out.
That
What
is
the hell?
dope as fuck. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
We can change the world as we know it.
I just love that line. Look who stole Mummy's keys. Oh, it's such a.
We
Oh.
can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
So many good lines in this.
This is crazy.
Yes. Yes.
So cool.
Yes. Using time as a weapon. That's dope. Love it. Oh, you can speed up time to be able to decompose them. Clockwork. I need this.
Insane.
Come on, get it this year. Coming in due time. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come on.
All right, see you 3 years from now, guys.
Probably next year. It probably has to be a next year thing.
Our creative teams are dedicated
All right,
bringing
Minecraft.
players
Wait, there's a lot going
award-winning,
here.
Record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision.
Why do I feel like they're gonna
Dark
announce
Ages
like a
from
new
Bethesda,
acquisition?
Diablo 4,
Maybe.
Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams
That's when
across
Avowed came out
Xbox
this
First
year.
Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering.
You had to remember some games that actually came out. Like, oh yeah, Valve came out this year.
Experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make.
Yeah, yeah,
So, of
everything's an
course,
Xbox.
Our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere.
Thank you. Finally.
God bless.
These experiences don't
Finally.
put down
Not
the
being
controller.
punished for being a
As you've seen
PC
in
gamer
recent
anymore.
years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film.
Yes.
A Minecraft movie and the Fallout
Not the
TV
chicken
Fuck.
jockey.
Play anywhere.
brought
Yes.
millions of players into the game.
That's
We have
what we
more
needed.
Projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other.
Yep.
From launching a
You're so
blockbuster
lucky
game
you have them. They're pumping
Yeah.
out games for you.
release of the Outer Worlds
Same with Bethesda too.
October.
Yep.
Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year.
Oh,
Let us,
you know,
what is
yeah.
it?
We're on it in our direct.
for a second I thought there were gonna be like another one.
And here's a fourth game.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Wait, what if it is another Obsidian game?
Man.
A bootleg He-Man.
Yoked
Yo, Earth. What?
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary
Oh,
of when
Grounded?
teenagers
Grounded.
Yeah.
against their will and left to fight for their survival in
Grounded.
the
Didn't Obsidian do Grounded too?
Yeah, that's what I'm
What the-
saying.
Oh
That's what I'm saying.
my god.
statue of the 4 teenagers. Fast food.
How many people do you have at Obsidian? This is insane.
Well, this one, like, at least it's not a new game. It's like it's just a continuing this, I guess, with the team that's been making Obsidian.
It said world premiere. That's new.
Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah.
this
Summer.
This.
How are they doing this?
I think Obsidian is Xbox's Insomniac.
A lot of temporary jobs is probably how they're doing this.
I think probably. Well, they've always had a smaller team working on Grounded. Like it's the same thing as like when they had Pentiment. It was a small team that worked on that one while everyone was working on Avowed and Grounded.
Yeah.
So they've always been a multi-game studio. But now they've got like one now that Avowed's out. They got Outer Worlds 2, Grounded, and we don't know what else.
Grounded 2.
Grounded 2.
July
July.
29th. What the hell?
Although notice, no PS5.
No PS5, no Switch. Oh my god. I just don't understand this at studio.
Same.
See, again, when they say in-game footage, this is clearly just a cutscene.
Yeah. Bloober Team. Oh, this is their their sci-fi game that they were working on.
Oh, the Chronos?
Thinking of the name. What?
Chronos or something like that?
No. Or,
Yeah,
well,
I think it's the Chronos game they had. that they showed
yeah.
off.
There's one they had where like it was like weird astronaut.
Yeah.
With that old person. I mean, hey, they did a great job with the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I still think the medium is actually pretty decent. So
yeah, Chronos or some of that. The New Dawn.
That's what. Yes, you're right. I think. Yeah. There we go.
But do we have a date?
I can see this coming out this year. It looks like it's ready to go.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Give us the date.
Such is our calling.
Fall.
All right. Well,
Wow. And PS5.
okay, I'll take it. I feel like that was like I'm wondering that's a multi-plat game though. Like I think it was meant to be. Like,
yeah, that's true. The
Like, it's
Bloober
not-
team has always been multi-plat.
yeah.
Well, even though
think-
the medium was a launch title for Xbox
Yeah.
Series X.
What?
Is this something Elder Scrolls related? Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah. Is that? I am very glad I'm not streaming this right now.
These songs are not cheap, Xbox.
No, they're not.
What are we? Do we need the Beatles for this?
It's not even the Beatles.
Oh, not the Beatles I'm talking about.
Yeah. Did any of you ever get into Elder Scrolls Online?
No.
Yeah, neither did I.
It's one of those things that I'm like, if I did, I'd probably just get sucked into it for 3,000 hours. So
That would be my fear too. I think they're coming out. I think their new DLC is this summer. I think. Oh, never mind. October. Wow, they got a lot of games in October. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. June. Never mind. And our first PS4 mention.
World premiere.
In-game and cinematic. There you go, Sammy. They heard
that's
you.
what everyone else needs.
Mayday! Code 1 to mission control. We're falling. Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
God damn it, Thomas.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind.
Donut, let's go.
Does this Donut Montreal or France? That's the next question.
Ooh, that's a
It's
good question.
another expensive song, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think they've used this song in an Xbox commercial before, though. So
yeah.
I could totally play this. I'm a sucker for sci-fi.
We're not breaking any teenagers' hearts.
No.
At this time around, don't nod.
Although,
Listen, don't
if you
count 'em
notice, no combat.
My kind of game.
Yeah.
Thomas, wherever you are,
Aphelion.
I'll find you.
I think Thomas is going to be the love story.
Let's go. Oh.
Oh no.
Never mind. I take it back about combat.
Oh no.
Oh, rip to Thomas.
Yeah. In collaboration with ESA. Oh, the European Space Agency, the other ESA coming next year. Okay.
Day one. I'm glad to see everything's Game Pass.
Yeah. And play anywhere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your
Why
family.
couldn't my dad do that?
Much like
I know, right? That'd be cool.
a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand. A hotel
A musical game?
across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish our command here at the grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help?
What?
Oh, fuck it, hey.
Lady, get out of the way. Why are you in here, lady?
Renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel.
The whole town.
He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
So basically, an upgraded version of Power Wash Simulator and House Flipper kind of blended together.
Give it to me. I want it now.
When to what you're really up to. Because if they find out,
Oh shit!
What? What's this, Beetlejuice?
And things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
I don't trust them.
What?
What the
There's
hell?
so many things going on. This is wild. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Okay.
Interesting.
Not PlayStation.
That's true.
It's
But who
hard.
made it?
I didn't even see.
I didn't see either.
I don't look back. Xbox Game Studio presents a fifth Obsidian the game.
Yeah.
As many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens, and when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland would be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
Okay.
This
Looks
is
like
a
another
strategy game.
Jesus
JRPG
Yeah.
or RTS maybe.
Looks like an RTS.
Oh shit.
65 million players? What game will that be?
Is this just gonna be like an expansion, something already here?
Probably.
Yeah. Fuck. Age of Mythology. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now that makes sense. Coming this fall.
We're like what?
And
40
PS5.
minutes in?
Yeah.
Alright. So probably 20 more minutes.
EVR.
Alright. That's a design choice right there.
Yeah.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의
I was like, I don't understand the language. South Korea.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
Any clues what this is?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Korean Yakuza? Like,
Hey. It made me think. I was like, we don't know what this year's or Call of Duty is going to be.
The chat on YouTube is yelling "Sleeping Dogs" too, but I
Oh.
don't know.
we all know chat's stupid, right, Sammy?
I don't even have
say
chat
it.
open.
무엇 때문에 분노하는지. 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가?
See, what I like about all the games we've seen so far is that they all have like a distinct personality.
Yep.
Unlike Summer Game Fest, where just everything blends
Everything was just
together.
merged. Yeah.
분노를 이용한다.
Huh.
지정태. 지정태.
What?
Udang 2 Hearts.
Oh.
Okay.
New
and PS5. Like pretty much 90% of the games here in PS5.
I also just call this PlayStation State of Play again.
Almost. Xbox State of Play.
Yeah.
Premiere.
Thunderfall. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Latin.
Novo.
I think we've seen this, but maybe it's a sequel.
Why does it look like the Death Star? I'm here for the art style.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it. Like,
yeah.
This is like a sequel?
Premiere.
I mean, like a sequel, though.
Yeah. It's the, yeah, it's the thing. It was like that nature game, I think.
Neva? No, it's not.
No.
Oh, no.
Is this like. What the? With me for abstract?
I could see like the box art in my head, and I can't picture the what the logo looks like.
Oh, Grandpa!
Grandpa got knocked.
No! Clapped.
What's gonna happen to the cat?
You touched that cat, man!
Oh gosh.
No.
Cat got magic powers.
Lana.
Planet was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And it had the word planet somewhere in there.
Yeah. There's this first
switch.
There's
there we go.
First switch.
There we go.
Wow.
Well, I think it was already put up for the Switch. I think.
The first one. Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the first Switch announcement.
What else Bethesda got?
Oh, Fallout.
That makes sense. Vault Tech
Cozy living.
Well, hello.
Think we get season 2 stuff for the TV show?
Day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say?
Nah, I think it's
When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity.
Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway. From its mightiest of rivers.
I tried Fallout 76 and still couldn't get into it.
I can't get it at all.
Cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the reward.
You want to know what I hate even more in all these types of games? Fishing. Like in any game.
Not a fan of fishing games?
No.
See for yourself.
You cannot
Bagging the
eat
big
that.
fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails.
I hate this for everyone.
Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this.
For a second, I thought that like when this guy popped up, I thought it was gonna be Walter Goggins.
Easy living.
It would have been like a perfect sort of tie-in to the show, but
yeah,
it's okay.
To show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb?
Animal Crossing.
Your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing.
You get to make a garden and
neighborhood cookout.
And trophies of your catches.
Community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
I hate that.
Go fishing.
That was
something.
That was an announcement.
No, we knew that was they were gonna make something of that because it is the new season.
It's solo leveling. Is it solo leveling?
Is it?
Let's go solo leveling.
Wow.
Weeb, you weeb.
Explain to me like I'm 5. What is the premise of solo leveling?
He basically, so he has 0 power. He's like the weakest guy with just a lot of determination. He basically dies and gets like reborn, and all of a sudden like he sees the UI, and it's like you have to train, you have to do this, and he like levels up and gets powers in a world where like there are hunters, but like it's like a natural ability and people train for it and get rated. But his potential is like limitless, because as long as he keeps doing things, he's going to become more and more powerful.
So basically, he kind of hacks the Matrix and
He
can
doesn't
have all these powers.
understand why it happened. It's kind of like a reverse isekai, but
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
Arise.
Never heard of this before.
Never?
I've seen it pop up on social
End
media a
of the year,
lot.
2025, guys.
Oh,
Never
next
heard
year
of
in
it.
console though.
There is, I know one solo leveling game. I haven't played it, but
There is? I didn't even know there was another one.
There.
Auburn Studios. They're so cute.
And once again, each game has their own personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's not a bunch of just 5 anime games in a row.
It's so cute.
There's no way it looks like this.
Apparently it is.
I'm surprised Jeff didn't have an announcement like this.
Yeah.
There's that one year he had that Korean game that like, just kept going. I'm like, oh my, it's like a 5-minute trailer.
The one that had like the 3 games in one.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on, Jeff?
So basically, are you the Pokemon? Is that what it is? This game is?
Maybe. My mind is just going, cute pink game with cute animals, must buy.
It looks cool, not gonna lie.
It's so cute.
Animo. Oh, okay.
Animo.
Animo.
Oh my, Animo. That's the name you're going with, Animo.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
We're all Animo.
Hey,
I
wow.
just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro
He would
Skater
never
3
say
and 4
no to
months
more
ago.
games
These games
after
have
all the
changed
money
my
he
life,
made.
but more
Yeah.
than that, I've seen them help spread a love and
I think he wants to do like a
appreciation for
brand
skating
new
all
one
over the
though.
world, and that's
From what I've
why
heard,
I'm
yeah.
on the team. I can't wait for you
I need
all
like
to
the old
experience the game.
soundtrack though.
It's been
Yeah.
rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new.
I mean, I know he's
new music,
older,
new skaters,
but he looks old in this.
Yeah.
friends with
He looks so old.
multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th.
Almost
and we have
60.
a lot
He's
more surprises
57.
to come. Check out the launch.
57?
He looks pretty okay for 57.
Yeah.
Activision.
This is the,
Oh, well, they
the
own them.
Tony Hawk trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. The most
just love-
anticipated game.
I just love the story he tells of when he when they were just about to release Tony Hawk 3 and the Tony Hawk 1 was going to go into classic games for sale, and he met this rep from Activision and he's like, here's a check for $4 million of his cut. I'm like, okay.
It was a good day. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, we're going to London. Governor.
Okay.
Is that Bam?
Bam's in the game.
Yeah, Bam. They
He
did say
made
he's
sure.
confirmed
He
in.
made sure Bam's in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he had like they originally wasn't in it, and he's like, "Oh, you got to put him in there."
Turtles! Let's go!
And these were like unlockables from the original.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
But they look like the new Turtles.
And I think Wolverine was in. I think maybe they had to use the new ones.
Oh yeah, because I think that's the new from the new animated one movie that came out like last year or something like that.
And then I think Wolverine's in this one or something like that. Doom,
Doom's
in this one. Yeah,
I think we've seen that. Yeah.
They did demo
today. All right, Shadow Drop.
Switch 2.
Switch 2. That okay.
Oh.
So there is a difference. It's not just Switch. It's Switch 2 specific.
Oh, I said 1 too. They had both of them.
Yeah. No, the other one that they just showed the Switch. It was just the Switch logo.
Oh, just Switch 1. Yeah.
This looks very familiar.
For a minute, I thought it was Inuyasha for like a split second. I'm like, Inuyasha?
I think this might be Neva. Oh, Spearfair. Okay.
Okay.
From the creators. Yeah. Isn't Spearfair a Canadian studio?
I don't.
I think they are.
Mistaken. Let me see. Studio is Thunder Lotus Gaming.
Yep, Thunder Lotus is Montreal.
Yeah.
So where is Thunder Lotus located?
Montreal.
Oh, they're in Montreal. Okay, I should have guessed.
I feel like these days it's like there's only 3 places you're from: Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver.
Yeah.
That's
You know
it.
what's sad? All the Summer Game Fest. There's so many Canadian game announcements, and yet we're not there.
Yep.
Like that hurts a little bit.
Yep. I've always loved the art style. And this looks good too.
This looks dope.
Did they say the demo was for all platforms? Because I wonder if
That's why I'm gonna go. That's why I'm checking right now.
Okay, if you figure it out, let me know because I'll totally download that right now.
Give me
I'm very curious to see how this runs on the Switch.
At Fate's End.
And why do I feel like I've heard of this?
No, well, they didn't say world premiere. Yeah. Another Xbox Game Studio presents.
You know, they do have the games.
They did, and the studios. Oh, is this Gears? This is Gears.
Gears.
This is Gears 1 though.
For someone who's
so it's-
never owned
yeah.
an Xbox, I freaking love Marcus. I don't know why, man.
I get it.
It's the chin, isn't it, Sammy?
Maybe.
It's a little soul patch you got.
Yeah, a little soul patch there.
What's
That
that
is-
mean?
This is the remake.
It's been for PS5. That's why.
I don't know how I feel about crossplay.
I like it.
What? Why would you not want crossplay?
It kind of ruined Apex Legends for me.
Oh, did it?
All the pro players were literally forced to play with controller.
Oh.
They just couldn't keep up with the assistants.
Right.
Oh my god.
Let's do this.
I just have memories of being in my friend's basement in high school playing Gears.
This is gonna be awesome.
I remember going to I think it was either Gears 2 or Gears 3 event in Toronto, and they had it in the hidden subway platform on Bay Street.
Oh, nice.
And they had 2 subway cars. That's where the food was, and then they had these giant metal garbage pail bins, whatever, that had fire inside, and you could basically just play it. You could play Gears on the platform.
Beautiful.
It was pretty cool.
World premiere.
I don't have it anymore, but they gave us a cog as a gift, but I don't have it anymore.
Hmm. This is giving me something Japanese. Oh, yep.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
I'd be down for a second one.
I will want a second one.
I know this song. What's happening?
Oh, Persona.
Persona. I was about to say this got to be Persona.
So the remake, the remaster, yeah.
4. So this is 4 remastered,
4,
right?
yeah.
Hell yeah. Revival.
Cool.
I love that Xbox got the reveal for that. But no release date?
No?
Oh,
Yeah,
release
like, hello?
date. Wow, interesting.
Wow. Okay. Fine.
No
See how it
demo on Switch out yet.
No? Okay.
I mean, maybe it could be after the show.
Yeah. It did say today, so it could be anytime.
Always there. But you won't
I love
see
pirates.
You won't
Sea of Thieves.
Captain!
The only way you'd ever know.
Look!
We wanted.
40 years.
We deal in the goods.
I mean, half of it was with Nintendo.
True.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Yeah, sure.
New role to play. What?
Gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the room, the better.
Discover explosive new. Okay.
Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more
Oh, you're smuggling.
This game has the best water physics.
Yes.
And, how it looks. For how the characters look, the environment of the water, you're like, this is beautiful.
It's like low poly meets ultra definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are pirates after all.
Not wrong. We are pirates.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League.
The Smugglers League.
Yeah.
That has to be what it's called, right?
You're paying for that.
Smuggler's Tide.
Season 17.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy.
August 20,
August.
2025.
What was a Sea of Thieves, man?
World premiere.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay, LA traffic. Love it.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Jeez.
Oh, isn't this Invincible?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I
Fucking
just saw
A.
a flash of yellow and blue.
I like the style.
Right? Oh my god.
Is
Oh my god.
is the We Are Farmers guys gonna be the voice actor in this game for Omni-Man?
You mean J.K. Simmons?
Yeah.
It is. It's the same voice actors.
Or die.
Wow.
I'd like to propose a third option.
Fighter game?
It seems like
A 3v3.
yeah.
Invincible. There it is.
Invincible.
Versus. Oh, Mortal Kombat? That sounded like the Mortal Kombat fight.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It even has similar sound effects too.
Tagging out. Damn tag. All right.
Man.
These are fatalities. This is 100% Mortal Kombat.
Well, they have a tag out system as well.
True, but that's also the same with cameos. I don't know. It's the same. I know it's a lot of like fighting games.
Oh, but it's Skybound.
Skybound. Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. I don't know why I just got so excited. I'm like, it just looks so. It feels so much like Mortal Kombat right now.
Wait.
Ooh.
Looks like Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 7.
Finally.
Yep. Let's go. Wow, they got the premiere.
They finally got it on Xbox. Finally.
Oh, that's right. On Xbox. Right.
7.
Finally, it's about time.
Last. Oh my god. The Switch 2 was getting hit. This winter.
This winter. Yes. Also coming to Xbox. Rebirth.
Oh, it's 12 or 16.
Oh, 16.
Man.
Fucking A, yes.
So I wonder if the Switch 2 version is coming out on for 7 the same time.
Is it? Oh, that's right. They did announce that, right?
Yeah, they announced 7 for the Switch. But they didn't announce this. But I wonder if it's coming out at the same time then.
I just want a 10 and a 10-2 again to get excited about.
Yeah.
You could just play the remake, Sammy, okay?
I just want more.
Yeah, right. You can play the re-releases, alright?
Give us a date.
I'm curious how this one will run on Xbox. This one was like chugging at times.
Yeah.
It was a lot on PlayStation. Available today!
Let's go!
Wow.
All right, I know what I've been playing.
Damn.
We have so many games right now. What the fuck?
I think Xbox kind of wins the weekend, right?
I think so.
They're killing it right now.
Oh my god.
I don't think I don't think it's like the same comparable as last year, but so far it's better than State of Play, way better than Double Fine. Let's see. What are they working on?
And we haven't even gotten to Silk Song yet.
True.
Well, we kind of did.
What do you mean? No, Silk Songs.
Yeah,
they announced it and they're like, don't talk about it after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got it out of the way quickly as possible.
True.
They just kind of slipped it in, so like people probably didn't even notice it.
Oh.
What?
Oh, this is
very Double Fine.
Yes. You play as a lighthouse?
What in the?
Save him.
This is so Double Fine coded. Like, come on.
Very Psychonauts. Puzzles.
Okay.
Like, I wonder what's like the qualifications to work on Double Fine. Like, all right, are you weird?
Yeah.
Tim Burton, your favorite director, you're in.
You're in.
Yeah, it's like the one of the tests is like pick a random object, make it a character.
Yeah.
This looks
looks
like good.
Keeper.
October
this year?
All right.
I'm saying this is Xbox's year. They have.
I mean, they've been killing
a
it
good stack for the rest of the year.
They've been killing it in the first half, so.
Games like Psychonauts 2
show me more.
Phil, you like
come on, Phil.
Lost a lot of weight, Phil.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Looking ahead.
Okay, Ozempic Queen.
25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone.
No T-shirt, no bomber jacket.
Franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators.
I feel like he's about to drop some
creators
lore.
like In Exile, reaching for
Yeah.
new heights with Clockwork Revolution.
This is probably the next last announcement.
Team meets modern platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players.
Not gonna lie though, I did half expect them to be able to have the announcement of 7 Remake Part 3.
Seen the next Xbox hardware.
That's in his hands.
Oh,
which lets you bring your Xbox experience.
He must be very
your
happy.
Library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox.
I'm glad even at
from
their
our
level we could
partners
see their
and our own
microphones.
creative teams.
Yeah.
We're seeing more
Makes me feel
players
better.
on our platform and in our games.
He doesn't have to block.
Thanks to all of
Like,
you.
This is also not in their studio too, unless they redesigned it.
Immediately after Showcase, our direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look
A personal
at The Outer
invite?
Worlds
Why?
2 and Grounded.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, thanks,
for
Phil.
joining us today. But before we
Hell
get
yeah.
into the direct,
Come on, Phil.
we have a final
What do you think it is?
premiere.
This looks
Enjoy.
okay. Whoever the production team on this one,
It's really good.
Mwah, love
feel
it.
like-
It looks so good.
They may have stole some people from Riot.
Is it a butterfly? What's that mean?
Butterfly?
Well, Xbox game is a butterfly.
I'm like, everything I could think of is not.
Perfect Dark?
Welcome to the guild.
Wait.
Starfield?
I've been expecting you. Please, follow me.
No, never mind.
No,
You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team.
It ain't Titanfall, right? Imagine.
Oh,
Years of service have shown you the importance of our
what if it is?
Here,
Wait.
you'll
What the hell?
Wait, that's Milo
Milo?
Ventimiglia.
It's
Oh.
Milo.
Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them.
Oh no.
The guild is
This is
safeguarding
the AI revolution.
now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life. Reshaping the future of
Oh,
Uh-oh.
something snuck in.
Don't touch that screen, Milo. Told you.
What have you done? Quantum Break?
I was about to say Quantum Break 2. Fuck, what is this?
9 Inch Nails? This is not cheap music, Xbox. This could be Quantum
God.
Break, though.
This looks phenomenal.
This looks so good. I love that, Sammy, that we're both on like the same wavelength. This is so
Yeah.
like, all the games we're so interested in.
Oh my god.
Fucking A.
Fear is a powerful thing.
That's Guillermo del Toro. I think. Oh no, never mind. It sounded like him.
What? Call
This
of
is
Duty.
so
What the hell?
Fuck.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, storytelling.
Oh my god.
What the frick, man?
Fucking A, man.
Zombies are back.
I haven't been excited for a COD campaign in.
That was one hell
that
of a way
was-
to announce Call of Duty.
That is. I didn't even expect any
I didn't
of that.
expect any of that.
Fuck.
Wow.
What the heck?
Wow.
I did not expect that to be a Call of Duty.
Because now I think, okay, shoot, I think that might have been, what's his name, from Black Ops 6, the actor from, oh god, Neil Diamond Phillips, I think.
Is this the first time they're going back and back, like back to back? Usually
Yeah,
they flip flop.
yeah, normally they do, yeah.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian,
with Avowed releasing
Fuck.
this year and now ending.
That looks so good.
Riley says
Midge Joe. Fuck you, Riley.
Wow.
Thank you.
Sonic guy.
The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no Raccoon Tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was? There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian.
Head of sequels?
What the hell?
Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage, so trust me.
To my first
marriage. Wow.
This journey with me. Part 2.
Way to
awesome.
Kudos,
awesome.
Obsidian. That was great.
The killing commence.
He ain't cheap either. Where they getting all this money from? They're doing cuts everywhere.
That's probably where all the money went.
Oh my! Thanks, Ben.
Okay, so I found out about that. There are no ghosts at the Grand. It's a studio called Friday Sunday, and Sunday spelled DAE at the end. It's their debut title.
Oh wow! I'm here for it.
And they're based in Bristol.
Much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around.
So there we go. Debut indie title.
So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper
So-
story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's
So
really
what?
a complete realization of
I'm looking for the Tony Hawk
everything in
demo.
the game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the
But I
chance
feel
to
like
make a
it-
sequel for a world that I helped co-create.
It is after the show.
Just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in ways.
Hold
and go
on.
even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way
Foundry demo available on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PC. Not available on Nintendo Switch.
No, really?
All right, at least I still have my PS4.
That's kind of lame. But they didn't say Nintendo Switch 2 though.
Deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2,
Damn
we
it.
want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat.
But it will be available on the Switch and Switch 2 come launch.
Yeah,
Just not the
yeah.
demo.
Part of the world
That's
where players
a
can use their
bummer.
Specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I like the UI of this though. Like the HUD looks pretty slick.
RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities. In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically
Your
a blank
office
slate
kinda
to
looks
build
cool.
on top of with
On a
Yeah.
side
attribute
note.
points that would begin to
I'd love to go there.
experience in the game.
Guys,
You
we
can
need
make
an
any kind of character
office.
you want, but we've given you
Yeah,
a
we do.
role. My role is an Earth Directorate agent.
You're
I'm
always
kinda
traveling.
sick and
What do
tired of
you mean?
actually working from home.
You're always traveling, Sammy. What do you need office for?
Because I
You're
want
always in
to talk.
Guelph.
Oh God, don't
Be one of
don't
those.
mind me.
I don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout. You just had nothing better to do.
A roustabout?
After you pick your background,
I could go on a
one of the
roustabout
really
right
important
now.
choices you have
Yeah.
next is choosing your traits.
It's a nice day.
While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of
Best
really
trait.
cool options throughout the game as well.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Of course, we brought back Dumb, so the players love the Dumb option.
What the heck?
Tell me,
Do you believe in signs?
What's the dumb option?
You mean you like the ones that say trespassing and no entry?
Oh.
But I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as...
There's more information about the ROG Ally X.
Oh, really?
It looks neat.
After you've invested in some of your...
It's using the AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor.
So the same thing in the Ally X.
Yeah.
That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty.
Full screen Xbox experience. Yep. So basically that's replacing the armory crate.
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make.
This is 100. I am going to be trading in all of my handhelds for that.
You just got the Switch 2.
We just got
No. Switch 2 I'm keeping. Switch 2 I'm keeping. I mean all my Steam Deck, my ROG Ally, and all that.
You did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself.
I mean, the benefit about this as well is that
very familiar with our system. We basically borrowed that.
Xbox and Asus will be pushing out seedings, I think.
Here's the cool thing, right? We checked and used perks for literally.
So just be like one, like, oh, we ran out. Like 2 of them would be like 2 options, basically.
True. Yeah, they probably won't sell out. Yeah.
Be the pickpocketing perk, so that's not available to everybody. But if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets. There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person.
Not a fan of the small text on this, but
actually knock people down.
Obsidian has been good about increasing text size in their games, including in Avowed, and they even made a patch after launch of Outer Worlds to increase the font size to a massive degree. So I'm hoping that's it's still in this, because it looks like they went back to the original small font.
This perk called Assassin. Now, this is an early game perk that you can take, which every time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going to get a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
I can't remember. Is the second one also going to be single player?
Yeah, because the first one I don't think was co-op, was it?
I don't think it was.
I think so.
First game.
You just had partners with you. Like it's like how Avowed was.
Really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So,
someone pay this man like extra for this performance.
Okay,
He already has Sonic. He already has Sonic money.
So give me some inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
Me too.
You got bad knees. They hurt when you walk a lot. So when you walk too much, they hurt.
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
Bad knees in the game.
Like to take small things sometimes.
Oh, I know her. What's her name?
Taking.
When do you give them back?
Frick.
Like I don't.
Claire. Claire, you should be stealing.
Nice, Sammy.
I can't.
I know her. What's her name?
I do know her.
You hear the second part though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw.
I like the guy that's like just furiously taking notes beside him.
Yeah, give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Yikes.
You guys get an hour?
I get an hour. An hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I hold up?
3?
No. Anything else? Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees.
There literally is bad knees. Fuck.
I'm gonna make exactly myself in this game.
Is, anytime you stand up,
bad
your
knees and
are
all.
gonna make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
What the hell are we doing?
This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is
You're getting
sometimes
caught.
when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful.
What the hell?
Shit!
You're just a klepto?
Perks is the Sun Gazer Fly.
Oh my god.
Cataracts while playing the game.
What?
So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms.
Interesting.
They literally have a blind disability in this. Okay, this better be
Yeah.
accessible.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared.
Honestly.
You'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons.
But
if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're going to take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them.
This studio's having way too much fun.
For a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors.
I'm okay with that though.
Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me that.
Permanent health bonuses.
I love that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They had way too much fun with this.
They're having so much fun. That's what gaming was. You just do whatever you want.
This is what I'm saying. Obsidian is Xbox's Insomniac. They get to have fun.
So you may solve it by,
Crazy.
speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger.
By the way, this is what I was going to bring up. Whatever happened to the third book for As Dusk Falls? The game never finished.
And you can just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself.
No
and kinda get
idea.
across.
No, they finished that, didn't they?
They never, like how the game ends, it ends in a cliffhanger, and then they were waiting for book number 3.
Actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to
Don't know what happened to that.
As Dusk Falls?
As Dusk Falls, yeah.
That's comic book motion graphics game?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't remember how that ended.
I
thought mine ended fine. I don't think I had a cliffhanger.
I think it's. I'm trying to remember. Is it this,
Oh,
like,
that's right. There was there's somebody that kind of crept in. Yeah, that's snuck into her.
Yeah, stuck in her room.
Like the shield
Yeah.
protects you from poison gas as you go across,
I don't know.
or the double jump boots.
I remember they were like, "Oh, they're waiting for book 3," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Never came.
There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions.
Wow, Riley actually did think it was boring.
Wow, I'm
The
surprised.
debris and we start tossing our own to the rats. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger.
So Tony Hawk's, yeah, it's the demo's now available. By the way.
Oh, okay.
It's such a fun quest.
I'm not gonna download it. I'll wait till July because I want to play on the Switch.
Whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want.
I don't
you to
even
have the
own an
experience
Xbox,
that
and I'm
you
still
wanna
more
have.
excited about this showcase.
Yep, same.
Like,
well, because the games are everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's an Xbox.
I will say not as strong as last year's, but I don't think anything could top last year's. But this was a solid
flavor, and we can center them
Xbox
around anything
showcase.
we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects,
It'd be awesome
unfortunately,
being
that
on like
answer
the
is
narrative
everything.
team.
The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the outer world's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia.
This has got to be much bigger than the first game, right? Because the first game was, you can play that pretty quickly, I think, right? Like it was like, I remember hearing it was like 20, 25 hours or something like that. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. How long to beat?
15 to 20.
That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, 15 to 20.
Math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies.
Yep. Main story 13.5. Main plus sides 26.5.
Yeah, if you got this
40 hours.
If you got the Spacer's Choice edition, it was like 17 hours.
Okay.
Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are
Speaking of, you just said it.
Yeah.
They've invaded Arcadia to liberate resources for all of humanity at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that The Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff.
Wow.
But the really cool part about
Beautiful,
this entire
though.
thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're gonna be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Antes Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility.
Oh man, what I would have loved to have been a DJ in this radio station.
And all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business.
She looks like Anna from Overwatch.
Yeah.
There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time, Antes Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a Protectorate Arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating
I wouldn't want you to.
Thank you for not. Thank God.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out.
Oh no.
Gen
Not the
Alpha
body
loves
pillow.
Body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife
Gen
wielding
Alpha?
space psycho up
I
in
feel like
your
that's
sheets,
very
huh?
millennial.
What do they do with them when they get them?
Yeah.
Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nut.
Yeah, this director's actually pretty dope.
Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Antes Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control, Antes Choice uses it to help their bottom line, the Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under Protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players. One of our priorities in visually realizing the world of The Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked that Riley is just was not feeling this one.
Yeah.
And while we
They
have
did
that in
talk
The Outer Worlds
Gears
2,
though. He
we
said
really want to express not just
Yeah, but it was
I guess
something we've
like
already
the
known.
the new Gears.
yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like what? Like because what he's saying that there was no Fable, there was no Gears, no Perfect Dark, but I don't think we really needed this. Like needed that unless it was coming out this year. For me, I know we'll talk about this at the end, but for me, it was we needed to know what Xbox's rest of the year was going to be like, and it looks like that they've got a solid rest of the year plan. Maybe not necessarily a huge, like full-on super blockbuster kind of end of the year, but that's what it looks like is going to be Outer Worlds 2 for them.
Yeah. But I also feel like because of recent history, focusing on AAA titles just hasn't worked for them. So I feel like this is a really good way to kind of combat that. Like focus on the AA's, focus on the indies, see what happens there with Game Pass.
We understand how to do this, and I will say,
I think so. I mean,
and then I was gonna say I even feel the GTA effect as well kind of screwed a lot of people over. So people were like, "Oh, we got time, make the game 2026."
That's another factor we haven't really considered is that a lot of people were sort of holding back to waiting to see if GTA 6 was going to come. Because if you think about it, if GTA 6 was still coming out in the fall, a lot of these games would not have any impact at all.
Yeah, and then he would have, you'll see, be like, oh yeah, we have some stuff to play, but like it's not like my Perfect Dark, my Gears of War. That's something I really want to play, but I wouldn't be able to put enough time because of GTA until next year. So
yeah. Collectively, the whole industry is like, this time block we're avoiding, and now it's like, oh.
Okay, I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet.
Okay, now I feel like I'm back at my old company.
Sweet.
You wanted Office? You got Office.
Here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay. Well, it's a big part of the game. A,
I'm pretty sure she's a TikTok influencer. Can't remember her name right now, but
combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look
it
at
is
ourselves.
honestly looks like generic white lady to me, Sam.
No.
Number 4, really? Generic white lady number 4.
Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Well, it's the same. It's the devs, I think.
What's your hand?
T, trois. In French, that means 2. Sequel.
I think that means 3.
It's 3, yeah.
So, come on, Claire.
Are they confirming Outer Worlds 3?
And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us.
her name is
If I could just
Mackenzie
say one more
Barman.
thing. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I know I've kind of changed
You
the world of
TikTok
video
there?
games today.
She is,
For the Outer
yeah.
Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons.
I'll need to replay the first one before this one comes out.
Same. Yep.
Same.
Get in the mood for it.
Force blaster that fires out tumors.
Yeah, I think I'll probably start maybe in the summer.
Or can even
You're shooting tumors that explode?
We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game.
That's neat.
And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out bad drones that will distract
Oh
your
God.
enemies. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage.
Outer Worlds 2, $80 USD. So after taxes, 120 something Canadian.
Smoke grenades to camouflage.
For this?
It's
Yep.
$80, yeah.
To bait enemies into a stealth attack.
110 Canadian.
Game Pass.
That's
Game
where
Pass.
Game Pass comes in. Yeah.
Science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helpless.
Oh, I love that weapon. Anything able to like levitate enemies, I'll take it.
And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites like the Shrink Ray. This time it's been upgraded. So
Oh my God.
Yes.
them into bits.
I think that was in like a DLC, if I remember correctly.
Probably my favorite one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everyone wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
That's funny.
In addition to things like our returning favorites,
It's a lot of like it's a big puddle of blood for a small little person.
One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed. And we have another
Damn.
one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat.
I'm here
And if
for
you
that.
continue, you'll actually
Beat
get
Saber.
additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant.
Fuck. Damn.
Everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Wow.
Wow.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as your
What? Venom.
So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way.
They didn't even show how it worked.
From a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective.
Oh, there we go.
Both. Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience and what.
Same thing they did in Avowed. You can swap between the two.
One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way, and you get to take in the world and see things.
Is it weird that actually I kind of want to play in this whole thing in third person?
No, not at all.
No?
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest.
Kind of does feel like it'd be a great game in third person.
More reactivity.
More than Avowed was for me.
Definitely more than Avowed. Yeah.
Players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life.
What the hell?
I like that they focus that as like a shot for the thing. It's like, look serious, like you're basically like you're really involved in what you're looking at, and it's just moving a guy with a pee.
Games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
Oh, like they snuck in Grounded too. Like Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Well done, Obsidian. Studio of the Year.
Right. For sure.
If they have a Studio of the Year award, they deserve it.
Because 3 games in the same year.
All about the best place.
Oh, they're showing Grounded too, as well.
The promise of Xbox. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. No, yeah. Now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds.
Not yet.
Can't play
Not
anything.
yet, no.
I guess
Watch
Bread.
me.
You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel, or
No.
launch the sequel to the pre-order, or like, why are any of us alive at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team. And big exit.
I don't
Sonic
know if
the
sneak in a
Hedgehog.
Grounded 2 Direct in this.
I still can't believe it's coming out this summer.
July, yeah. So yeah, about this year, Grounded 2 this in July, and Outer Worlds 2 in October.
Quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an
Yep.
ant.
They are their
It is, yeah.
Bigger than we ever imagined. Over 25 million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and fought off giant bugs together.
Of course they'd make it too. If 25 million people came in to play the game, heck yeah.
The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the Direct to give you There's so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game. So with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal.
Oh!
Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard
Oh,
to
wow.
the larger world.
Okay.
Apollo Community Park.
Montreal.
Canadian
been killing
tie-in.
it.
Love it.
You're welcome, America.
We knew that we wanted to make a bigger world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2.
This is how they're able to
What
pump
are
out games.
similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very narratively strong games. They make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max.
Ray Apollo, and I quote, "Add romance to Outer Worlds 2 so I can be a space slut, you cowards." End of quote.
It means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different. But we're still in that fun, nostalgic era.
In 2026, Xbox will have new Fable, new Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning, the 25th anniversary of Xbox.
More stories and expand the world of Grounded.
That yeah, because that's what I thought when Phil was talking about the return of a classic. I thought that meant Halo was going to be the last thing.
Yeah.
So to see that it was Black Ops 6, I don't know. It's like it's so weird, like seeing both Aaron and Riley just like, yeah, it wasn't as good. I'm like, I didn't expect it to be as good as last year. Like I want if they could have even got close to that, I would have been like, great, awesome. But I'm fine with this.
And what we're excited about in terms
Like,
of
I
is the opportunity.
I don't know. I find using the term mid is like a not to say he's calling it negative, but like how I see like how the world sees the word mid as
a bad thing.
Like
Yeah,
meh. Yeah, it's kind of like a meh.
I think
like
maybe he's using the
like
wrong. Maybe he's using the wrong word.
Yeah.
Like, I
But
feel
even
like
when
he's using the
people are
wrong
like,
word.
"Oh, it's a 7 out of 10," it was garbage. I'm like, no, 7 out of 10 is still really good.
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
we need
like,
more 7 out of 10s.
Like it wasn't a 10 out of 10 or like a 9 out of 10, but like I could give it a 7 or 8, and that's still good.
Yeah, there was no way they were going to top last year. Like, absolutely no way, unless they had like amazing, super, like no one knew what the heck they were working on kind of announcements. But they had like everybody, they had to figure out what the heck the fall was going to be, and especially with potential GTA 6 in there. So they didn't want to put in their big heavy hitters like a Fable or Gears if there was any chance that it could have gone up against a GTA 6. So by them holding off until next year, sure, yeah, now we know it's delayed, but hopefully that decision doesn't bite them in the butt.
That's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of.
Oh, it was really good. It was a good pacing as well. They showed a lot of variety of games.
It wasn't all just soul likes.
It wasn't just all soul likes. And then like a lot of games are also they're like, hey, it's everywhere as well. You know, like you can play on your TV, you can play on the upcoming ROG Ally, you can play on PlayStation, you can play on Nintendo Switch. They're like, here's just gaming.
You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited.
See, this is the exact reason why I'm not playing. I don't play this game. I just do not like
bugs.
I just do not like like large bugs.
You can make them into shapes.
You can, yes, there is arachnophobia mode, which is great.
Wow.
Heavy attacks and blocking.
I never played the first one.
We've also added dashing.
Well, they added it was an accessibility feature. I think they did it at launch. It was you can literally just turn a spider into like just two giant blobs.
These abilities now too. Sort of like
a blob body and a blob head. And that was it. But it's like because I will say this: Hunting Alex with the Kids kind of scared me a little bit as a kid.
You know, that's valid for sure.
Yeah.
Especially at that time, like that was weird.
Yep. Like even the whole like, hey, the ant was their friend.
Yeah.
Nope. Still creepy.
And ranged hunters. In the first grounded, we
had 3 games that came out this year, right? I'm not missing. I was
Obsidian's Avowed, Grounded 2, and Outer Worlds 2.
Okay. Yeah. A part of me, like I remember I joked about the 4th one. I'm like, well, wait, did they announce the 4th one?
No. We joked about thinking that they were going to do another one.
Keep pumping out games. They won't stop.
Game-breaking builds, and that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing.
Like thinking about the games they've released or something in the past, like what 2-3 years.
Now you can even dual wield daggers.
Because I'm thinking like, hey, they released Grounded, Pentiment,
and Cardiofan mutations,
Avowed,
daggers,
Grounded 2, and Outer Worlds 2.
It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then you can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat.
Blop 7 is next year, not this year.
In all the best way.
Did they say?
Because normally comes up with. I mean, I'm asking, so I don't know.
No, because they hadn't announced what this year's Black Ops 6 was going to be.
Okay.
Because I think, I just saw Xbox post something about it.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer.
Same.
Insects.
Oh, not an insect.
I love going out.
So Sammy just admitted she's a murderer. Yep.
Insect body parts. Back to my friend.
Where's the call the police?
This way, we
You have no proof.
You just have video proof. You just said saying.
Hearsay.
Okay. Listen, don't call any of your Italian family members. All right.
Calling Ace Attorney, man.
Okay, so the quick little one-sentence description of Black Ops 7 is: Welcome to 2035, where David Mason leads the Black Ops team against a manipulative enemy who weaponizes fear above all else.
First grounded release.
So, all right. Here's one thing I will say. That announcement for Call of Duty, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed it was Call of Duty.
That it was Call of Duty, yeah. I thought it was gonna be a completely new story.
I thought it was like some new game or maybe Perfect Dark.
No, here's the thing.
Connection.
Honestly, I actually kind of like that. That's like they're going in this kind of direction because it's different. It makes Call of Duty different than what it was before. Agreed. I would have loved to have seen that maybe as a new IP or a new twist on a different IP,
or maybe a Quantum Break game. Because we were, you and I were shouting, Quantum Break. This looks like Quantum Break.
Yeah, I think because I was half expecting that they were going to do a Call of Duty announcement because I remember that was the thing. It was that when I was thinking about going into this, what could I see? They hadn't announced Call of Duty yet. This year's Call of Duty. That wasn't announced yet. So I figured, okay, this will probably be a great place to be able to announce that. And yeah, so seeing that at the end, I'm like, oh, okay. It's not what I thought because they kind of sort of teased it could have been like a Halo maybe thing or something like that. But
yeah,
I don't think it was disappointing. It's just I'm like, oh, I'm very curious to see where they're going to take this because we haven't gone back to like futuristic Call of Duty since Advanced Warfare, and that was almost 10 years ago.
Yep.
So to see like an Advanced Warfare type game in Black Ops, fuck, I'm in.
Definitely gonna be interesting. I would have wished it wasn't tied to Call of Duty. I wish it was like its own IP or or something. So I just know everyone's like, all right, what's the online play? Like, what's what's the VR thing called? What's happening there?
Sure. It comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world.
Why does he have a face in the back of his head?
So much value in building
Why not, Marissa?
What kind of hairstyle is that?
Buggies change how you traverse and navigate the park.
There's no shot this game's running on the Switch 1.
What we're doing with Grounded 2 is we're actually
Okay, so apparently IGN is saying Xbox boss Phil Spencer teased the return of Halo in 2026, and it's reportedly a Halo Combat Evolved remaster.
Ooh.
Let me just read this article here.
And we wanted to shape.
Yeah, because IGN Live is happening too, and they were showing Xbox stuff.
All of it. We also learned a lot from that first.
According to Tom Warren at The Verge, has reported on the existence of this game before, which is apparently under consideration for release on rival platforms, including PlayStation 5. Of course, Microsoft remastered Halo CE with 2011's Halo Combat Evolved anniversary, which was made a part of Halo: The Master Chief Collection. It's not a brand new Halo game than which we know Halo Studios, which used to be called 343 Industries, is using Unreal Engine 5 to build. 2024. No, that's just that's about the thing.
One of our favorite parts of the first game was
so Tom Warren is saying that it's related to a Halo CE remaster.
We're leaning even more into that, and we'll be keeping a close eye on what our players discover and how they interpret it. Because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1.
Xbox is definitely they brought it this year, that's for sure.
Following through was key to building trust with the community. As a small team, we had to experiment with update pacing and scope, and what we found resonated the most with all of you were bigger, beefier updates, even if it took us a little longer to land. So,
I forgot.
Larger,
Final Fantasy 16 is out now.
Oh, that's right.
Right now.
That's crazy to me.
You can expect in our big updates new buggies, new biomes, new building pieces, all the good.
Even on PC, the opening scene, that was even like dipping in frames and everything. So I would love to see how that game will look on PC. Oh, sorry, on PC, on Xbox, or mainly S. I think the X will be fine, but the S part, I need to see that.
Yeah, true. Okay, so apparently that woman in the apparently that woman in the Call of Duty trailer, her name is Kiernan Brennan Shipka. She was Sally Draper in Mad Men and Sabrina in the Netflix Chilling Adventures of Sabrina series.
I couldn't tell because she had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like Milo, I'm just like, yeah, it's him.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. It was Michael Rooker, who was that guy in the Black Ops, or the old guy. He's back.
Sally Draper. She was like 12 in Mad Men. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's. How long ago did that show come out?
You're right. I know. I forgot. Crazy.
The year's 2035.
From Stranger Things. She's 21 now.
Yeah.
We have been expecting you.
Okay. So this is the end of the show.
And then not only that, a Plague Tale Requiem prequel.
Yeah.
As well.
I mean, just
that series was fantastic.
Yeah. Where was it? There was a.
Let me look that up too.
Posted something.
Here's the plan in the mud. And when we need their help.
I mean, think of it like okay. These are the games that they announced in the showcase. Well, I mean, Outworlds 2, what they were talking about.
And you got more Indiana Jones.
Black Ops 7, Ninja Gaiden 4, Tony Hawk, Grounded 2, Clockwork Revolution, High on Life 2, the new Double Fine game, Keeper. Yeah, like you said, Plague Tale game, Invincible versus Persona 4 revival, a new Age of Mythology, Final Fantasy 16 and 7 coming to Xbox, Solo Leveling, a new Don't Nod game, the Bloober Studios, and we got Super Meat Boy 3D. Like,
there's a lot.
That's a solid.
That's a lot of variety. And then like you literally had your cutesy game, you know, Animu or Animu.
Had one anime, yeah.
And then you had your anime game. You got Tony Hawk, plus a demo for Tony Hawk. Like here's the whole list right here. Then you got your Age of Mythology as well.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden, Clockwork. Like this is a really good showcase. And Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight Silksong talk. Yeah.
A date. Someone got a date for it.
Yeah. What was it?
Well, it's just when the Rogue Ally comes out.
Yeah.
that's the date. So when the Ally comes out, then we get that.
I'm just looking up. Apparently,
I got the Asus press release. There's no date yet
for the Rogue Ally.
Nothing yet. No.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. I mean, yeah, pretty much everything is saying it's like, everything holiday 2025.
Yeah.
For both that and Silksong. So not exactly the kind of teaser we wanted for Hollow Knight, but
at least you know it's this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than is today the chance?
It's a weird way to have it announced in a hardware announcement. Right?
Yeah. They just flipped it in.
Well, I feel like that's the game that you could either play it like streamline, or you could also have it natively on the hardware. Like you're able to carry it with you, like either like without having to stream it, or you just download it on there as well. So it's a good game to have on, like especially on the go. Especially people been waiting for it for so long. I'm looking up here in this press release. It just says holiday.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't think that they would have given a release date unless they would put a release date in the trailer or in the showcase. That was the case.
Yeah, looks nice. It looks really. I'll put some pictures up here for the pod.
Yeah, I really,
I enjoyed the show more than Jeff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff. This was not your year, my man. Like, not to say you were batting under 50, but you were like a 6 at most, Jeff. But
yeah, I think what was the rating we gave it, Marcel?
It was 6 for all of us.
Was it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think it was a salt. I think I would probably be a little bit more higher on it. I think people are kind of saying it's more like a B. I would say it's to me about an 8, an 8.5. If last year's was like a 10 out of 10.
Oh no, for Jeff's show was a 6.
For Jeff's show, yeah. I'm not
giving Xbox a 6. No. I'm giving it an 8.
Xbox showcase. If last year's was a 10, this was a good solid 8. I mean, I would be. I could even be argued down to a 7.5. But like if people are like, I don't know, but I would say an 8, like for sure.
Yeah. Same for you, Sammy.
Yeah. I'm definitely in like the 8 is a good medium, I think, for a rating.
I think it's just if you thought about like this, like my thinking is, because we've been like, for those who don't know, we've been reading our own group message between like all of us, including Riley and Steve and Aaron as well, and Aaron and Riley are saying it's mid and it's kind of meh. I don't think so. I think I highly disagree. I think it was definitely but I think what they were going into with the expectation we're going to get a Fable, we're going to get a Gears, we're going to get a Perfect Dark. But from what they showed last year, they weren't ready yet. Like Fable, maybe. Fable, I would have given you. If Fable was here, I would have been like, yeah, 100%. But
I feel like we haven't seen enough of Fable besides cutscenes, and then we saw like the split second of gameplay when they were the guy from the IT crowd was like he's a giant, and like you happen to be jumping around him for a little bit, but I was like 3 seconds of something.
Yeah, I think it's. Sorry, you were about to point.
No. I was going to say like I just it's not ready yet, and I feel like Fable is going to be like a holiday 2026 launch, which they next year, and maybe that's why they even like, hey, we're okay holding this back if GTA is coming out. If GTA, like if their mind, I'm thinking about their mindset. GTA is supposed to come out this year. Next year is a big year for us as a 25th anniversary, right? 25th.
Yeah.
I don't want to have 30th anniversary, but it's 25th anniversary for Xbox.
25th anniversary is next year.
Yeah.
No, it's next year. Yes, 2026.
For next year,
launching in 2001. Yes.
What better way to launch with games that kicked off that whole platform 25 years ago with Forza, Fable, Gears, and Halo? Like, I don't think you need they could hold all this information for Game Awards.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, January, this is what's happening, and then summer, this is coming out, and then fall, and then they don't have to announce all. Like, we know they're coming. They showed us earlier. They showed us last year. We know these games are coming. We don't need to see them again because it just makes sense for them to hold it for next year, especially if it's a big anniversary year.
Yeah, I think so. I think that this is now they're sort of stacking this year and next year to be really good, solid years for Xbox. I said it from the very beginning. I think that this was going to be Xbox's year because they have just a lot of announcements or a lot of games that were scheduled. I mean, think about it. We had Avowed, South of Midnight, Doom: The Dark Ages. We're getting Grounded. We're getting Outer Worlds 2. And we're getting some we're getting an Indiana Jones DLC, which didn't expect.
Didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, and we're like we have some and then we have some other solid announcements just from this alone. The thing that Xbox has needed to do for me in this showcase was what are they going to have for the rest of the year? Because this year they've been hitting pretty much every month was a solid Xbox title. And they've delivered. What we needed was, okay, what was the rest of the year going to be like? And I know why. It just basically seems as if it was because of GTA 6. They didn't want to get in that way. But now that they've delivered, and here's what's coming out for the rest of the year, it just means that next year is going to be even bigger. We got Fable, Gears, and also Perfect Dark if they're able to deliver for next year. But then they even had some announcements that for 2026 that still looked amazing. So I think that this was, this is definitely 100% a solid 8 out of 10 for me.
Yep. Sammy?
And I think I'm just going to echo kind of everything Steve said. And for me personally, I am very much like the single player story, okay, combat's okay, but I really like narrative driven stuff. And I feel like this showcase really emphasized we have a lot of new stories. We have a lot of new tales to tell. And I'm super excited to jump in those for sure. I think I'm most excited about, it's the weirdest thing of the night, but the There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. I have no idea what to expect from that, but I'm in already.
That's
100%.
A next year title as well, actually, right? Yeah.
And it's kind of Obsidian needs more money. Even if they're getting all the money in the world, they just need more money, more love. Give them everything. Because
but I'm glad they're also including other studios who were sadly had layoffs. I know Eidos Montreal, they had layoffs as well. I'm glad they're able to partner up with them to hey, help us pump up more games of ours. If they're willing to do stuff like that, that's helping the industry a lot. So
for sure. And this might be wishful thinking, but I do think we're in a turning point of the gaming industry. Maybe we could start to regrow from the post-COVID layoffs. Like maybe we are now at the spot that people are like, okay, let's get into this, let's grow things out, and hopefully not see a bunch of layoffs coming. Which means hopefully not.
Sorry, I don't know if Marcel you want to watch this, but they have 11-minute behind the scenes look at the Xbox Ally.
Oh, where's this?
I will post that in the
11 minutes.
Yeah. I'll post that in the thing in the Discord. Because at first I thought it was just like it was just a news article, but it's like a full blown like video.
Oh wow. All right.
Because that I'm also interested in. Like we also get like new Xbox hardware this year. I mean, yeah, it's the Asus, but I'm okay with it.
Especially with all the leaks, like it's good that they could still surprise us.
Yeah.
For the first time, a player is going to be able to hold the power of the Xbox experience in their hand and take it with them.
Why didn't you tell me, Sarah?
This is a breakthrough moment for Xbox.
It's a ruthlessly player-first, game-first Xbox experience.
The familiarity makes a huge difference. It just feels like you are home.
It's all about putting gaming front and center. We want to make this feel like it's
I need
a
to
device
make a
that's built
contact
for
with
players.
Asus. I want this.
That's our whole goal.
Welcome to Xbox Ally.
So in partnership with Asus, we're going to be releasing two devices, the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. And the first thing you're going to notice about these devices is this new design.
Yeah, that was
For me,
probably
it
not
feels like I'm holding an Xbox.
It goes back to the Xbox game controller. People have muscle memory.
That needs to be a shirt. What was that
The way it
design?
fits in your hands, the
That was cool.
asymmetrical thumbsticks, the ABXY. And imagine just pulling that apart and dropping in a full color, rich display to put the game right into your hands.
That's where this project started, bringing the Xbox experience into a handheld category.
The color of the buttons, that familiar ergonomic gamepad feel, the ability to have impulse triggers, right?
We have that precision
What is
Xbox
impulse
controller
triggers?
experience, the rumble feedback and the haptics that just feels
I think
so
like
natural.
how you
pick it up,
press it.
it
I think it's
looks
just
like
a
an Xbox.
fancier
It
version
feels
of the
like an Xbox. It
adaptive
plays
for
like an
PlayStation.
Xbox.
Oh, okay.
I love the screen. The screen is absolutely gorgeous.
We thought about the brightness that you needed on the panel. 1080p, 120
1080p.
hertz refresh rate,
Yeah,
and
okay.
VRR.
It was so important to us that the experience from both the hardware and software side feel like an Xbox device from the moment you turn it on.
That's what people love about consoles. Press the power button and play. No configuration necessary. I just want to play games.
Yes.
So let's take them to games. Let's take them straight to Xbox. Let's take them straight into what they want to do. You know that amazing moment when the Nexus comes up on the screen and you know you're about to have a fun time?
Oh,
Let's
fuck yeah.
bring that to handheld.
Everything's coming together across
Hey,
the silicon, across
what's
the
up, Jason?
hardware, across the operating system to really deliver that Xbox first experience that players have been asking for. The full gameplay experience that you expect on a PC or a console, it's now available in your hands. The Xbox Ally is designed to be your great portable gaming companion, allowing you to bring your entire library of games with you on the go.
It's just a super flexible device. It's going to give me a great balance in
interesting. It's
terms of the
definitely
battery
different than
life and
the-
the performance.
than the
It
ROG
also
Ally, 'cause
has
they've got
fantastic
bigger
cloud
grips.
playing experiences built into it.
Controller.
It gives you all the performance that you seek.
IPS,
for
okay.
AAA
AMD
gaming.
Ryzen 7.
Wonderful
Okay.
length of battery life, given the new
61-hour
processor
battery,
it has,
nice.
and large battery size.
If you've played a console, this is what you'd expect it to be. Use your Game Pass to get games, remote play to your console. It's a very familiar experience.
so it's remote
The
play.
Xbox Ally is great. The Xbox Ally X is the
So
best
basically
handheld I've
what the
ever
current
tried.
Ally X
Xbox
is
Ally
now.
X is really designed for the most demanding players.
Well, like
who want
a lot of those
premium
features are
experience,
available just on
including the
Windows
highest
in general.
resolutions, the highest
They're
fidelity,
probably just
and
going
the
to
highest
simplify
frame
it.
rates.
The Xbox Ally X is really for someone that is seeking
24
that next
gigabytes,
level.
180 watts.
This is your absolute
With a
machine
Z2
that all the
Extreme.
bells and
Damn.
whistles. You've
Same
maxed
screen,
out
though.
storage, the performance of the product and the chip.
The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme
I need that. I
is
need the X.
the
I need the
absolute
X.
best in terms of
That's what I
handheld
want. That's
processors
what I
that you can have
fucking
today.
want, man.
The industry-leading AI engine in your handheld device.
This chip is fantastic.
Inconceivable
I used it on
even
the
3 years ago.
We have integrated in the power of AI experiences in ways that haven't even been imagined.
That means for the players, it's easier to enjoy, easier to start, and having help, AI is a companion for players.
Think of all the use cases that would blend AI-based audio, AI-based gaming assisting functions, AI-based rendering capabilities.
We wanted to build a handheld that can play the latest AAA games. I'm super excited. We've done something really, really good together.
A perfect blend of performance,
I love like
power
the
efficiency,
pattern of the
functionality,
Xbox face
and
buttons on there.
amazingly, this is just the beginning.
What do we call this? I call it the pizza box.
It was called the cardboard unit, is what they sent us. This was from Asus. This is the very beginning stages of what would become Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. When we started prototyping, there were a lot of naysayers internally saying that, hey, look, Asus, you don't have game content. We went to Microsoft and say, hey, Microsoft,
Who was telling you
is
they
there
don't
an
have game
opportunity
content?
for us to build a handheld category?
You're a hardware company.
You're a hardware company.
So we did actually get a functional build of Windows running on this, and you could play a game.
Oh yeah, we powered it on. I think I played Quake on it.
The handheld gaming community is absolutely one of the most enthusiastic community we've seen. They provided so much feedback with our first rendition of Ally.
We realized there are so many things that our community can tell us that we can do a better job.
It came down to the fact that these devices were not really truly gaming-oriented devices, the way we think about consoles and Xbox.
Hey, let's have Microsoft come in and revamp the software on this, turn it into an Xbox without getting rid of everything that makes Windows great. Let's turn this into a console worthy of the name console, worthy of the name Xbox.
The thing that makes Windows great is that you can download Steam.
That's when all the light bulbs started to go off.
So we decided to start a partnership with them and do something wholly unique for us as Xbox.
We have different yet very complementary capabilities. You have Asus making industry-leading hardware, and you take Xbox and you bring all of the experience we have in console and in gaming and bring that together into this portable device.
How do we start with this and add this to make it feel like a combination of Asus and Xbox working together?
I mean, this is exaggeration, but at the end of the day, you're doing some form of the flat fingers. You get a device like this, and that makes it just so much more comfortable to hold on to the entire time.
That opens up more access to your index fingers with your shoulder bumper, as well as those triggers at the back. It just feels more intuitive.
No one has ever seen this before, and this was a request from you
Yes.
as a kickoff for like a proof of concept of like, what if we put an Xbox button on an Asus Ally?
You could imagine a world where that button on this device was the Xbox button that you see on an Xbox controller.
When we were talking to the designers at Asus, they were basically saying, well, our products, they're not round, they're angular chisels and angles. And so this is the new Xbox button shape.
To place the Xbox Nexus on the rhombus is such a beautiful representation of the marriage of the precision, the robustness of Asus's design.
I didn't even
and the
know if
power
they
of
don't
Xbox.
replace any of the
Something
two
that I
buttons on the
think is
side
really
of the
cool
Ally.
is
They're
have
just
a micro
adding the
texture,
Xbox button.
which
I
is
would have
that
thought
little
that
Easter
one of
egg
those
that
would have been
starts to hint
replaced.
to the partnership between Asus and Xbox.
It is the best of
And
Xbox.
also, like, what
it
is
is
that-
the best of Windows. Working with Asus and
'Cause there's-
creating
on the
something
Ally, there's the
specifically
armory crate
designed
button.
to help gamers have the experience that
What
they
does
have
that do?
so long dreamt of.
Until now, the experience that you could have on the go was just not even remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games at home.
You look at this device in your hand and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're going to be sold. Instant on, get right into your game. It feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there. This is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's going to boot into the Xbox experience.
We're turning off the desktop and other processes to optimize for gaming.
Yes.
That lets you
Yes.
have all of this memory back that can go just towards your games.
I don't have to think about Windows. All I have to think about is my game and being focused on my game, and I'm going to get my highest
Having the
score,
Windows
how I'm going to
guy
be able
say that.
to complete that level. Those are right there for me.
You're just
Yeah.
one
Having a
button
gun
press
to his
away
head.
from
Say
getting
it!
through Game Bar.
Read the card.
That allows you to access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game Bar is going to bring all of this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to, see the performance of the games. You'll be able to send messages to your friends.
Your most recently used games, connecting to a Wi-Fi network, or changing the volume.
If I wanted to bring some app experiences thanks to the Game Bar, like Discord and stuff, I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We've made it really fast, controller friendly.
It's all there.
Discord's
and
I mean,
meeting
well,
the
Discord's
players'
ready on
needs
Xbox.
rather than having the players find it.
But what's so
Yeah,
special
true.
about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
You don't have to kick out to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there for you.
Yeah.
The real magic of Xbox Play Anywhere is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity, that's your library, it's the community that you have, anywhere you are, not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Not. I want to play that. I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want
Sarah
to play.
so much.
Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally
If Phil
on
ever
your
stepped
device,
down, I would
or
be
you
totally
play it
okay
in
if
the
Sarah
cloud. It should be a
took
unified
over.
experience.
Being able to unlock
he's getting ready to
people
model
from
all
a
this weight
single
loss.
device
I know, right?
is magic. It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play, and you are going to be blown away with the size and scale of access that you have to your content and library.
One thing that is true is how much play is important to who we are as humans. And when you hold that in your hand and you can take it with you everywhere, I think there's just something beautiful about that we all need. That's what Ally brings to Xbox players.
If I didn't know that they were working on a dedicated Xbox, this seems very much like an actual handheld Xbox.
So, out of curiosity here, so is this now like are they going forward with this and there's no is there going to still be a ROG Ally, or is this is this the future lineup now?
No, I from the reason why I think they're calling it the ROG Xbox Ally and not just the ROG Ally whatever XY whatever they're gonna have. I think this is a separate device because I think that there's gonna be a segment of players that are just gonna want they don't have an Xbox, so they don't have Xbox PC. They just have Steam or Epic. So I think they're still gonna make it, but this is now an offshoot of that. Because looking at the specs on the Ally versus the Xbox Ally versus the Xbox Ally X, it looks like the Xbox Ally has the same specs as the current X right now, and the Xbox Ally X looks like it's a more souped up version of the Ally X. Oh, it's gonna be so confusing now to be able to talk about it, but that's kind of what I was hoping for this. Is that it's an upgrade from the original Ally. It's an upgrade even from the X. This to me is this is the handheld that I kind of wanted. I wanted an Xbox handheld that had the Xbox experience, playing my games on it, but also the capability of I want to just jump into Steam, jump into Epic Game Store, or even Ubisoft Connect, and I could do that within the Xbox app without having to go out into Windows, open up the Steam client and go into big picture. I don't know, maybe that we'll have to do that because of whatever Steam requirements are, but if I could be able to just open up the Xbox app and still be able to just open up the games directly from there, that's all I care about. Because even on the Ally right now, if you open up Armored Crate, yes, you can see your games from all the different platforms, but once you click on it, it still opens up their client in order to be able to jump into play. I just want a seamless handheld gaming experience across multiple stores. And if that's what this is going to deliver, this is exactly kind of the device I wanted.
See, the thing I'm trying to wrap my head around is I feel like they could have made the UI and just be like, okay, well, we partner up with Asus and made this same UI and everything, because they haven't you can't play a Xbox game unless it's being streamed to it. That's what they said. No, that's what they said. You can't. It's a remote play. It's not like I can download South of Midnight on let's just say South of Midnight was only on Xbox just to make an example
right.
here. The only way for you to be able to play that game, it's remote play.
Oh yeah, because Play Anywhere wasn't supported for it. But I think that's the move that where Microsoft or at least Xbox is going. Like that, the big push for Play Anywhere is that you are going to get the console. Like you can be able to download the games natively, whether it's console or PC. And I it's going to be a while before we see everything going to be like that, where every game that we have on our Xbox library is going to be like you can download it directly to the ROG or Xbox Ally. But I think that's. They saw that as a potential weakness of the device and be like, okay, we need to, if we're going to be this is an Xbox and Xbox Play Anywhere, we need to double down on it. And I think that's definitely going to be the case for this.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm glad they are like taking the bloat of Windows away from it. And I hope they bring like the same UI to even like other devices out there. I hope they don't just keep it exclusive. I know like other devices, they made their own UI to bring this experience here, but sadly it requires an application on Windows to boot out that automatically starts up. It's just you can pretty much run the same thing on your regular computer and everything. I just hope they bring this experience to just everything,
Yeah, because I think what the Ally and even the MSI Claw and the Lenovo Legion Go minus the new one with the Steam OS. I think what it lacked 100% was or the biggest thing that held it back was it was full blown Windows 11.
Yeah,
that was and that is like I can't tell you how many times I've booted up my old Ally, the original Ally, and I'm having to be able to deal with Windows just to try to be able to get into my games. And there's so many like things you have to go into Windows to be able to fix, like the Wi-Fi, the volume, or updates to like it's constantly I need to download the Windows security patch, whatever. I'm like, I just want to play my games, and I needed I probably would have loved a more Xbox centric, like basically like if they just took the Xbox OS from the console and put it on this without having to go into Windows. But I can understand why they wanted it, because you need it for all the other platforms. So if they're able to I was like, in lieu of an Xbox OS, if they were able to just make a very streamlined mobile version of Windows 11 that was optimized for gaming, and then if you have the Xbox interface on top of that, that'd be a good like solid middle ground. And it looks like that. I think that this is gonna 100% deliver.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting times for Xbox, that's for sure. So, any thoughts on it, Sammy?
So this is kind of like out of my field because I did not play any of the previous handhelds, but like it does, from someone who's probably not going to buy it, it does seem cool. It seems like a good next step for Xbox. So yeah, just excited to see where it goes.
It's definitely more options, and nothing wrong with more options. Like if this is like, hey, this is not something that I really need, that's fine. The same way how some people are like, oh, I don't really want to get the Switch. I don't see a need for it right now. Yeah. Same thing right there. Just more options.
And I feel like because I just bought the Switch 2, and I'm just like, yeah, this is going to be my handheld for a while. So for some people, maybe that is going to be their handheld.
I will say, as someone who has pretty much every handheld except for like the newest models that came out within the past year, and I've been obsessed with handhelds pretty much for a while now. I think that in lieu of a potential Steam Deck 2, or like again another new Asus or MSI or Lenovo, even though we are getting a Lenovo Steam OS version, what the main things that we needed is better battery life, better performance, and still in that handheld factor, and being able to play our games anywhere. And what I wanted, but like out of all of that, was I wanted a solid Xbox handheld. Because it was something that I can download games to, because that was key for me, because I don't want to I like my PlayStation Portal. I have that for my connected to my PS5, but you can only stream it. You can only stream games to it. But with this, I was like, I want it, because I was able to play Expedition 33 on the plane to GamesBeat Summit just recently. I was only able to play it for about an hour and like 15 minutes because of the battery is so small on the Ally. But I was actually able to play Expedition 33 at like as best of a good quality as I could get. Not the greatest, but it ran pretty decent. And that's what I want. I want those kind of like, I want the same experiences that I'm playing on console, just in a handheld form. And I think you're right, Sammy. I think like for those who are like, who just invested in a Switch 2, I think that is going to be also that device for other people, because now that it's able to handle a lot of more like different, like more powerful games, I think we're going to start to see a lot more studios being like, we're going to port our games over to the Switch 2, which was the promise of the Switch 1. It just wasn't powerful enough. But now we got a Switch 2 that essentially can run at like, not that PS4 Pro graphics, but at least a PS4 and like a souped up PS4. I'm okay with that. Like if it can still, like it's basically almost equivalent of an Xbox Series S. And if it can, like if they could be able to put like Cyberpunk on a Switch 2, I can 100% see them, like a lot more studios being able to put more games on that. And that I think is going to be the handheld experience for a lot of folks, especially if they're able to put that on the Switch 2. I think for those who are like me, who I want my console games on a handheld without really any compromise, without having to go through settings and tweaking my TDP, my power output, my graphic, my turning on the, like upgrading the VRAM, that kind of, like, I don't want any of that stuff. Even on Steam Deck, it feels like that. I have to do that at times to kind of customize all my things. I just want to jump in, hit the Xbox button, start up a game, and I don't have to worry about it. And that's what I want out of this. And it looks like, I'm not going to say that the Xbox Ally is going to deliver on that, but it definitely looks like it's going to be the first step for me that I'm like, yes, I that's worth an upgrade for me.
And especially in a world where I feel like a lot of studios are thinking, like, say an Ubisoft, like, oh, let's make this the handheld experience. But like, I like that the phone is separate. I like that handheld's focus on the gaming experience solo, because I think there's still a lot of room for that. And like, a phone doesn't have to do everything, guys. Like we can, we still can have our separate experiences and be fine.
Phones are meant for emergencies, damn it.
Honestly. So it's good that they're focusing on the experience, and it's good that studios as big as Xbox and Nintendo and whoever are still putting the money and resources towards that.
Yeah. It is a very niche audience, 1000%. It is not as high. There's not a lot of high end or like a lot of people clamoring for a lot of like handhelds, unless you are a handheld fan. So it's still very small in footprint. But I think that over time, now with the Switch 2 kind of like now upgrading that experience, I think we're going to see a lot more folks like the Switch 2 is going to be 100% that kind of like that first of like handheld device for folks that could be like, oh, I can play this on a Switch. Oh, what else can I do? And then like, I think that's going to be kind of like their first handheld that's going to eventually be like, oh, I could be able to also get this on a Steam Deck or on an Ally.
Drug. Yeah,
exactly, 100%, 100%. And I think that is great. That's going to basically mean it's going to open up to a lot more people, because I would still consider the Switch 2 as as within that handheld sort of market. And if they're able to deliver again half the games that they're able to put out on the Switch 2, I think Cyberpunk kind of proves it. Like it's like you can totally port. Like if that kind of a game can be ported,
that game, it blows my mind. It's on the Switch. I can't believe it.
And it runs great. It runs really great at decent quality. Like really decent quality. So I think it's a great time to be able to be a handheld gamer. That's for sure.
That's for sure. I guess overall, this is I know PC gaming show is going on right now, but overall, what did you think of this entire weekend, Steve?
Xbox, I think, like was the standout for me. I think if I had to rate it all, or at least kind of like rank them all, I would say Xbox, State of Play, Summer Game Fest. Because and then there was a few other sort of like other like smaller announcements from the different like Wholesome Games Showcase and then the Future Games Showcase, and that were pretty interesting, but nothing really kind of solidly stood out to me. Not to say that they were bad in any way, but if you're talking big three, I would say 100% Xbox won the weekend for me.
Yeah, awesome, Sammy.
Yeah, 100% same thing there. For me personally, there's like games here and there. I'm embracing the weirdness in me every day, so I'm liking like the Into Abyss, was the Blossom it was like Blossom Fractal or something like that. I can't remember from Summer Game Fest what that game was called. Like the Doki Doki Literature Club one. Do you guys remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I had to look
yeah.
up. I look it up.
But that one, and then this showcase had a lot of like those weird and interesting narratives. So I 100% agree. I think they won the weekend.
Did you check out the Cozy one?
Which the anime?
The wholesome game direct?
I actually did not. I'm definitely gonna look into that.
Check it out. Yeah, there's so many options out there. I agree as well. Xbox definitely for me, they definitely are the highlight of this entire weekend of not only games that are coming out really soon, even some games that are available today, and finally Final Fantasy is back on Xbox.
That's wild.
Yeah,
like not since that character Lightning. What was that? 13 or whatever Xbox or wherever Final Fantasy that one was. But like,
didn't they put a 14 on Xbox or they're about to? I thought they made a.
Maybe they're about to, or maybe I'm not 100% sure. Or one of you guys will tell me.
I'll look up.
But yeah, I found that this was it was really good. It's a good way to. I feel like I also feel like there's enough games coming out, but I feel like they're not like like this. I found like the last couple of weeks has just been like overwhelming with games. I feel like I have like a little breather now to catch up on the stuff that I've missed, I haven't finished yet, and still be able to catch up on new games that are coming out. Like it as of right now, the fall doesn't seem too overwhelming, even though I know September will come and everything. But I feel like it's not like overloading with like here's a clear obscure and here's a Doom. I was like this is too much. I can't even like I can't really finish this game. I'm not even sleeping anymore. Like what's going on?
Yeah. And to update, Final Fantasy 14 is on Xbox.
Okay, well, perfect. Now they are all back on Xbox. There you go.
Yeah, and I just saw apparently that there might be a beta test for the new Gears remake or remastered. Some within the next month, I think is like it's very soon kind of deal.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, The
only thing left is if Nintendo might have a direct, but that's up to them. They do whatever they want to do, So, well, yeah. Overall, this was a good weekend. I will say I'm kind of happy I didn't go down this year.
I'm glad too. Yeah, especially with everything happening in LA right now. I hope
so much happening.
If you're in LA, my heart goes out to all you. It's it's been an absolute mess. I mean, not only like the whole ice thing 100%, but even like just being down in LA for the summer game fest, plus also Money in the Bank was happening last night too.
It dawned on me when I was watching. I'm like, oh wait, this is in Los Angeles. Like, wait a minute.
So it's chaotic, but yeah, I was totally fine with not being in LA this year. And I'm kind of in a way I am kind of glad I didn't go. Not to say I would love to see my friends. That was the thing that was giving me FOMO the entire weekend. Was seeing all my friends at Summer Game Fest. I miss them, but and being able to play all the new games that are coming out, that's always a big plus. But yeah, I'm okay with waiting for next year.
Yeah. Anything else going for you this week, Steve?
Nothing other than just kind of recapping my YouTube channel. Basically, kind of I'll do my favorite sort of games released or announced at this weekend for Summer Game Fest, including Xbox. I'll be doing that this week, and then it's basically just do my daily show on my YouTube channel, and you can be able to follow me on at Steve Saylor pretty much everywhere.
Awesome, Sammy.
I've been getting a lot of random packages in the mail, so
what's up with
whoever is following me at Uniqlo and sending me stuff. Thank you for doing that. So
you're at your One Piece one. I was like, what's in that one?
Literally, I got a knock on the door and I'm like, who? Like, I know today I have no Amazon orders, and I just opened the box and I was like, oh wow! So that was a fun surprise. So doing more content for a couple of PR packages. I've actually been teaching my mom how to play Mario Kart World, so we've been having fun with that this weekend.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So
what'd you think of Knockout?
It's okay.
What's the best part of the game?
Listen.
So chaotic.
It's a little too chaotic. I think that's the problem, but it's still fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
By the way, if you have NSO and then you have the GameCube, I put it in the chat. But if you have the GameCube app, if you when it's loading, just for that, because the Switch 2 loads everything so quickly, that very quick second that you see like Switch 2, if you press, I think you gotta double press it. L and R, you double tap it, it will do the old like GameCube logo of the box and everything. Yeah, it will do that.
Okay.
And then if you press ZL and ZR, you double tap that, it will do the alternate sound that was like hidden when like back in the day as well. So the old school GameCube logo is there as well. And there's so many Easter eggs in Mario Kart World, especially like with the free roam. I'd love to when we do our podcast on Tuesday. Yes, we're back on Tuesday. We'll have to do like a recap of this. I guess our Nintendo Switch 2 review, and then overall weekend review as well. So we'll do that, you guys. It's a long episode.
Long episode.
I get something to eat. And 14th, Pixel Power Play. Check it out, twitch.tv/Twitch Toronto on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll check you all here later this week. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.